Okay, everybody, welcome to Power Yoga Balance, 30-minute version. For this practice, we're going to start standing and mountain pose. Let's go ahead and bring the feet all the way together. And you can bring the inner edges of the big toes together, but you can actually open your heels out about an inch apart so the outer edges of your feet are flush with the outer edges of your mat. And then relax your arms down. Allow the palms to rotate slightly forward. And then go ahead and close your eyes. And see if you can start to just land into your body, land into the beginning of this practice, where we'll celebrate this energy of balance. Moving through a practice that challenges our physical balance and probably at times our inner balance as well. Go ahead and start to find that movement of breath just coming in and out through your nose. And the key is to keep that breath steady through everything that we're about to do. So it doesn't matter what pose you're in. It doesn't matter if you're nailing a balancing pose or if you're falling out of a balancing pose. Just make sure that that breath just continues to flow in and out through your nose. Now, keeping the eyes closed, go ahead and lean your weight forward into the balls of your feet. So intentionally feel yourself coming out of balance. Just shifting that weight forward. Good. Now start to lean over towards your right and feel yourself intentionally just putting yourself off kilter. What is it like to really move away from center, from balance? And then shift your weight back into the heels. So you lean back. And then come over to the left now. And then after having moved in all four directions, try and find that place right in the middle and feel that point of steadiness, of stability. Good. Go ahead and slowly open up the eyes. On the inhale, reach both arms all the way up above. And then forward fold, exhale, flow all the way down. Flat back inhale, spine out. And then step back to plank, upper push-up, pause there. And then drop your right knee down onto the ground. Go ahead and spin your back left foot flat onto the floor. And then lean into your right hand, take your left arm, and then extend that all the way to the sky into a modified arm balancing pose. Press strong through the inner edge of your right hand between your thumb and index. And then go ahead and float your left leg all the way off the ground. Take your outer right shoulder, draw that back, and then open up that left chest, and then extend that left arm forward all the way out towards the front of the space as you keep pressing back through your left heel. Good. Now bring the left arm up into the air, inhale, and then left hand down to the ground on the exhale. Take your right arm now and reach that all the way forward towards the front as you press out strong through that back left leg. Reaching that right arm forward, take an inhale, pull it out, lift it up, and then exhale, set everything down, and then step the right foot to the back of the mat, spin the outer edge of that right foot flat, and then lean into that left hand. Go ahead and take that right arm and reach it all the way up to the sky. Anytime you're in a balancing pose, you really want to feel the areas of the body that are connected to the floor. Feel that rapport into the floor. That's your foundation. And then from here, just start to explore lifting that right leg off the ground. And notice as you do that you're not losing the breath. Remember, the breath is the foundation. Open up that right chest And then extend that right arm all the way forward and out. Continuing to suck each and every inhale all the way down towards the bottoms of the lungs. Now right arm to the sky, inhale. And then right hand down to the ground on the exhale. Take your left arm. And then go ahead and reach that forward and out. Press the floor away from you through that right hand. Feel that space and that lift within your right shoulder. Take another inhale, pull it out, lift it up. And then exhale, set it all down. Step back to plank, up or push up. Take one inhale, plank. Lower, slow, exhale with control. Cobra, inhale, chest up. And then downward dog on the exhale. Feel those hands pressing into the floor. Feel the outer shoulders rolling back. Heels descending to the mat. As we come into a couple of rounds of sun salutations A to warm the body up. On the inhale, stretch it back. And exhale, walk top of the mat. Flat back, inhale, spine out. And then forward fold, exhale. Arms sweep up to the sky on the inhale. And hands to prayer on the exhale. Arms to the sky, inhale in that flow. Forward fold, exhale, dive down low. Flat back, inhale, stretch it out. Step back to plank. Lower down, vinyasa. Inhale, you expand. And exhale, back, downward dog. Inhale, stretch it back. And exhale, walk or jump, top of the mat. Flat back, inhale, heart out. And forward fold, exhale. Arms sweep up on the inhale. And hands to prayer on the exhale. Arms sweep up to the sky, inhale. Forward fold on the exhale. Flat back, inhale. Step or jump back. Lower down as you lower, weight shifts forward. Inhale, chest up. And exhale, back, downward dog. Inhale, stretch it back. And exhale, walk or jump. Top of the mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Arms to the sky. Inhale, reach. And then hands back to prayer. One more round. Inhale, soar the arms up. And exhale, pour the chest on top of the legs. Inhale, fill the lungs up with air. And step or jump back, lower down, strong but light. Inhale, massage your back. And exhale, back, downward dog. Inhale, stretch it back. Exhale, walk or jump. Top of the mat. Inhale, spine out. And exhale, forward fold. Arms up on the inhale, upward salute. And hands to prayer. Bend the knees, squat the hips down. And then chair pose. Reach the arms all the way up into the air. And then from here, see if you can shift up onto the tips of the toes. So lift your heels off the ground and challenge your balance. Also bring a little bit of juice down into the tendons, the ligaments of the feet. Good. Lower the heels back down into the ground. Shift back into the heels. Sit down low. One more inhale. Reach up. And exhale. Forward fold. Inhale. Flat back. And exhale. Step or jump back. Lower down. Vinyasa. Inhale. Chest up. And exhale. Down dog. Lift the right leg up. Inhale. And then flow the right foot forward, top of the mat on the exhale. And then crescent pose, take both arms, reach all the way up. So crescent pose definitely has a little bit of a balance involved in it. You're on your back left toes. You're pressing back to that left heel. The right knee bends right above that right ankle. Take it inhale, reach up, lean back. And then exhale, vinyasa. Take it all the way down. Inhale, chest floats up. And exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left leg up. And exhale, left foot, top of the mat. Go ahead and rise up, crescent pose. Both arms reach all the way up. Sit down low. Draw your tailbone down towards the ground. 2 frontal hip points rotate up to the ceiling. Take another inhale, reach. And exhale, vinyasa, all the way down. Inhale, warming the body up. And exhale, downward dog. Inhale, stretch back. And exhale, walk or fly, top of the mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold squat. Chair pose, inhale, arms up. Lean into the left foot, float the right foot off the ground. And then go ahead and extend your right leg forward, one leg balancing chair. Right leg lifting, arms reaching, fingers spreading. One more inhale, right leg up. And then right foot down onto the ground. Lean into that right foot. Go ahead and float that left knee, left thigh up. Find your drishti, your focal point. And then extend that left leg forward. With all that's happening in that lower body, try not to lose the integrity through your upper body. Keep those arms reaching. One more inhale there. And then left foot down onto the ground. Sit low. One more inhale, reach up. And exhale, forward fold. Flat back, inhale. Step back to plank, pause there. Bring your feet together. Spin onto the outer edge of the right foot. And then stack your left foot on top. So side plank, little arm balance. Good, drive down through your right hand. Reach up through that left arm. Roll the left chest open. And then extend that left arm out. Maybe take your left leg and float that up into the air so you look like a sideways starfish. Good, breathe. Now left arm up, inhale. Left hand down to the ground, back to plank. And then right into the other side. Roll onto the outer edge of that left foot. Stack that right foot on top. Press down through that left hand, lift up to that top right hip. And then roll the right chest open. Extend that right arm all the way out. And then go ahead and maybe float that right leg up, challenging that balance. Remember that breath still steady though. Now right arm up, inhale. Right hand down to the ground, back to plank. Take an inhale there. Lower slow, exhale. Upper dog, cobra, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Right leg up, inhale. Right foot, top of the mat. Crescent pose. Inhale, both arms reach all the way up. And then both hands behind the lower back. Interlace the fingers, draw the arms towards straight. Pull your chest up. Good, now start leaning the torso forward on the inhale. And then shift all the way up onto that front right foot, right leg. So you're balancing there. Press back to that left leg. Extend that heart forward. And then here's where it gets to be a little interesting. See if you can start to lower your forehead down towards your right shin, right leg. But keep your left leg lifted up. And you come down to your own degree. Maybe you come down an inch. Maybe you come down a foot. Just to your own degree. Supreme balancing. One more inhale there. Softly release the hands down onto the ground. Take an inhale, lift the left leg up. And then left foot next to right, top of the mat. Good, flat back inhale. Step or jump back. Lower down, exhale. Inhale, cobra, up dog. And exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg up. And exhale, swing it through. Inhale, rise up, crescent. And then both hands behind the lower back. Interlace the fingers. Feel the ground below you. And then start leaning the torso forward on the inhale. And then take flight on the exhale. So shift up onto that front left foot. As we continue to strengthen this fitness quality of balance, as often overlooked. You know, we want strength, we want flexibility, we want cardio. We also want that balance as well. Start lowering that forehead down to your own degree. And remember, if you fall, it's all good. It's not the fall that defines you. It's how you respond to the fall. It's how you deal with the challenge. Ultimately, that's what defines your character. Good. One more inhale there. Both hands down to the ground. Take an inhale, lift the right leg up. And then right foot next to left, top of the mat. Flat back inhale. Forward fold exhale, bend the knee, squat the hips. And then chair pose, inhale, both arms up. Hands to prayer in front of the heart. Left elbow, outer right knee, right thigh. Chair twist. Press your hands together. And then start leaning into your right foot. And then float your left leg off the ground. Good, just staying there, breathing. Good, lower that left foot back down onto the ground. Up to chair, inhale, reach the arms up. And then hands to prayer, right elbow out, left knee, left thigh. Chair twist other side. Lean into that left foot. And then float that right foot off the ground. A little balance and a little bit of a twist. One more inhale there. Right foot back down onto the ground. Chair pose, inhale, arms up. And then forward fold, exhale, head low. Flat back, inhale, spine out. Step or jump back. Lower down, vinyasa. Inhale, heart shines up. And exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg up. Right knee, right tricep touch. Inhale, right leg back. Right knee, left tricep cross. Inhale, right leg back. Right knee to right tricep, hold it there. Optional arm balance. You can lean your way forward. Float the left leg off the ground. Maybe even extend that right leg out towards straight. Good, inhale, right leg back. And right foot top of the mat. Inhale, crescent, rise up. And then spread your arms out wide, Prana Mudra. Palms to the sky, little bend in the elbows. Let's take that left arm, bring it underneath and around that right arm. So wrap and spiral those arms around each other. Good, take an inhale there. Shift up onto that front right foot and lift that left leg off the ground. Take your left leg and then drape it right on top of that right leg. As we come into Eagle, Garuda. Some of you may even take your left toes and hook it around behind your right heel, your right calf. Otherwise, just do what I'm doing and let that foot just kind of hang out, all good. Now suck your outer left hip back. Descend the top of the right thigh down towards the mat and pull the elbows up and out. Breathe. Good. Now we're going to fly the eagle away on the inhale. Both arms up. Extend the left leg out. Take an inhale there. And then left foot on the ground. Both arms down by your sides. Woo. Go ahead and lean into that left foot. And then bend your right foot in. Catch the inner arch of your right foot, right hand. Take that left arm. Reach it up into the air. And then start leaning your weight forward. So reach out to that left arm. And then see if you can pull your right shin back as we come into dancer's pose, Shiva Natarajasana. So imagine you're cocking a bow and arrow back, right shin back, left arm reaching out. Good. Now from here, see if you can start to lower your left hand all the way down onto the ground or a block about a foot in front of that left foot, a little to the left. Take your right hand, grab the outer edge of your right foot, and then see if you can land in Chapasana. Open up that right hip and allow that hip to take a big old fat yawn. Good. Now half moon, so right leg back wall, right arm straight up into the air. Pull those extended limbs out away from each other. And then float back to warrior two. Stick that landing. Reverse warrior, inhale up and back. And then vinyasa, cartwheel those arms and ride that breath. Inhale, chest up. And exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg up. Left knee, left tricep touch. Inhale, back. Left knee, right tricep. Inhale, back. Left knee, left tricep. Hold there. Optional arm balance. Lean forward. Float that right leg up. Maybe extend that left leg out. Breathe. Good. Inhale, left leg press back. Left foot top of the mat. And then crescent. Inhale, float up, light and free. And then both arms spread out, wide as can be. Right arm underneath and around that left arm. Just wrap and spiral. Take an inhale there. On the exhale, shift up onto that front foot. Lift that right knee up. And then set that right leg right on top of the left. If you want to do that double coil, you can hook the right toes around behind that left heel. And then spine tall, centered, and straight. Breathe. Now let that eagle fly away. Both arms up, right leg out, one inhale there, and then right foot on the ground. Both arms down, Tadasana. Now lean into that right foot. Bend your left heel in towards your left sit bone. And then grab the inner arch of your left foot. Try and bring your inner knees and your inner thighs towards each other. And then extend your right arm up. Flex your left foot. And then start leaning your weight forward like a seesaw. You can't go too far one way or the other. You got to find that place right in the middle. Feel the fulcrum situated within that right leg. Draw back to that left shin. Reach out to that right arm. Most importantly, you got to breathe. Now start lowering that right hand down about a foot in front of that right foot. Switch your left hand to the outer edge of your left foot. And then Chapasana. Remember, you can always put a block underneath your right hand. That's going to help a lot of you guys out. Now open up that left hip. Pull your heart forward and out. And then just find your place. Half moon, left leg back wall, left arm to the sky. As you pull your extended limbs out in all directions, north, south, east, and west. Put a little bend in that right knee, and then float step back, warrior two. Good, check this out. Reverse warrior inhale. Both hands cartwheel to the ground. Step the left foot forward top of the mat. And then flat back inhale, forward fold exhale, spread the feet to the outer edges of the mat, turn the toes out 45 degrees, and then take a seat, yoga squat, both hands to prayer in front of your heart. Good, take a moment, press those palms together, feel that stretch through your ankles, your knees, your hips, your inner thighs. Awesome. Now, both hands onto the ground, the width of the shoulders. Come up onto the tips of your toes. And see if you can climb your inner knees as high up your triceps as can be. Start leaning your weight forward. And then go ahead and float one or both feet all the way off the ground. Crow pose. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shoot the legs back. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Inhale. And then down dog on the exhale. Good, you guys. Last down dog. Press through your hands. Slope up through those hips. And take an inhale, stretch it back. Relax your knees down onto the mat. Crawl your knees forward all the way to the top of the mat. And then cross the feet behind you. Release down onto your sit bones, and then go ahead and come all the way onto your back. Oh man, grab your shins. Squeeze your knees, squeeze your thighs into your belly. And then both feet flat on the floor, width of the hips. Slide your heels close in towards your hips. And then bridge pose. So press the feet down onto the mat. Lift the hips up, tuck the shoulders underneath and in. Interlace the fingers. And then take your left foot, slide it to your right, so the middle of the mat. And take your right leg and extend that straight up into the air. Lower the right foot down. Other side. Float that left leg up. Root down through that right foot. Pull your left thigh back towards you. Breathe. One more inhale there. Left foot down onto the ground. Come up onto the tips of the toes. And then one more inhale. And exhale. Lower all the way down. Grab your shins. Squeeze your knees in. Slide your hands down your legs. Get the outer edges of the feet. And then pull your thighs down. Sink into those hips. And then just go ahead and bring your inner knees back together. Open your arms out wide. And then we'll let those knees just fall gently over towards the right. Sometimes it feels good to take that right hand and place it on the outer left thigh just to help deepen the twist. And then both knees back up to neutral. And the same thing other side. Just let those knees all the way across over to the left. A lot of times when we start our practice, we feel this energy of what we call tamas, T-A-M-A-S, this energy of stagnation, of inertia. And then we move through this quality of what we call rajas, R-A-G-A-S. And rajas is the activity, the movement, the motion. And then after we move through that, we come to this place of sattva, S-A-T-T-V-A, sattva, which means clarity or balance. Both knees all the way back up. Grab the shins, squeeze the knees in. And then finally, one more inhale, curl your forehead up. And exhale, you made it. I made it with you. Shavasana. See if you can balance out all that moving, all that flowing, all that balancing we just did with what might be the most important part of the practice. Last couple minutes, Shavasana. from here, just feel yourself feeling the ground below you. And feel your body invigorated but perfectly fatigued. And then go ahead and reach your arms all the way up over your head. Interlacing the fingers, turning those palms inside out. And stretching everything out as if you're waking up for the second time today. Go ahead and reach forward, grab your shins, squeeze your knees, your thighs back in. And then rock and roll your way all the way up to a last final cross-legged seated position. Both hands to prayer. Sit up tall, keep the eyes closed, and just take these last few moments and give gratitude to the practice for bringing you back to balance and reestablishing that relationship to center. So whatever's coming your way the rest of the day, the rest of the week, that you'll be able to move through it with grace, with balance, and dignity. Much health. Stay connected, and see you on the mat. Namaste.